From solid ground to the weightless witness. Notice the floor beneath you. Feel the specific solid pressure of it against your feet. The reliable resistance of matter doing what matter is supposed to do. The ground. The given. The thing you never have to think about because it has always been there, exactly as expected. You are hallucinating a surface. The floor is 99.999% vacuum. The atoms composing it, composing you, composing everything you have ever touched, the desk, the cup, the body of everyone you have ever loved, are almost entirely empty space. What you experience as solid contact is electromagnetic repulsion. The electron fields in your body and the floor are refusing to merge. You are not touching the floor. You are hovering, not metaphorically, electromagnetically. The sensation of solidity is the sensation of force, fields declining to interpenetrate. Feel the wrongness in your hands right now. Not horror, something quieter than horror. The very specific cognitive vertigo of a certainty dissolving. Your three-dimensional body is not a solid object. According to the Bekenstein Bound, one of the most rigorously defended results in theoretical physics, the maximum information content of any physical system is determined not by its volume but by its surface area. A sphere of matter cannot contain more information than can be encoded on its two-dimensional boundary. Your body is a three-dimensional projection of data compressed onto the surface of your physical form. This is not a metaphor drawn from physics. This is what the physics says. You are a hologram that learned to believe in itself. The solidity of your hand, your jaw, the chair beneath you. These are the rendering artifacts of a system designed not for truth but for function. The second law of thermodynamics is the only physical law that has never been violated in the observable history of the universe. Not once, not anywhere. Every other law has an asterisk, a quantum footnote, a boundary condition where it breaks down. Not entropy. Entropy always increases, without exception, without exemption. You are a dissipative structure, the scientific term for what you are. A pattern that temporarily maintains itself by consuming energy and releasing waste heat into the environment. Every breath is biological friction. Every heartbeat is metabolic expenditure. The warmth radiating from your skin right now is the entropy tax. Disorder payments made to the universe for the temporary privilege of remaining organized. You are a cooling cup of tea. The universe is the cold room. The heat is already dispersing, has always been dispersing. The boundary between the tea and the room is dissolving, will dissolve completely, with the mathematical certainty of a law that has never once failed in the entire history of anything. Feel the specific weight of this in the base of the skull. You already know this feeling. It is in the exhaustion that sleep does not fix, the compound gray of certain mornings, the jaw tension, the shallow ceiling on the breath, the particular ache behind the eyes at 3 in the afternoon. Your body has been running this calculation without words, in chemistry, for every second of your life. These are not psychological symptoms. These are thermodynamic facts felt from the inside. The apparent emptiness between your body and the wall across the room is not empty. The quantum vacuum seethes with virtual particle-antiparticle pairs, constantly emerging, constantly annihilating. The Casimir effect proves this in a laboratory. Two uncharged metal plates placed close together in a vacuum are physically pushed together by the pressure of quantum fluctuations. The void pushes. The void has structure. The space you are sitting in is alive in a way your nervous system was never designed to perceive. You are immersed in a seething, invisible ocean, and you have always been immersed in it, and you have never once been able to feel it. 3 doors, all sealed. The ground is not there. The body is information, not matter. The void is not empty, nowhere to stand. Roger Penrose's conformal cyclic cosmology completes the geometry, the heat death of the universe, the final state of absolute zero, featureless, maximum entropy, no events of any kind ever again, is conformally identical to the Big Bang, the cold dead end I as the explosive beginning. 0 equals infinity. The cooling cup of tea, taken all the way to completion, becomes the room, and the room is the next cup of tea. 4 facts, 1 architecture, every solid thing, vacuum, every persisting thing, information, every emptiness, seething, every ending, beginning. Now, who has been receiving all of this? Right now, not as a concept, but as a direct noticing. Something is present that was not disturbed by any of what you just heard. The floor dissolved into vacuum. That was received. The body became information. That was witnessed. The void became alive. That was noticed. Something was here for all of it. Something that did not flinch when the ground gave way. That something is what you are, not the body. The body is dissipating. Not the thoughts about the body. Those arise and pass. Not even the sense of being disturbed or not disturbed. That is a content that comes and goes. What is prior to all of that? The awareness in which the Bekenstein Bound and the second law and the seething quantum vacuum all appeared, were understood and remain. That awareness was not troubled. It did not need the floor to be there. It was never standing on the floor. Sit with that for a moment. Don't reach for it. Don't try to hold it. It is already here, has always been here. The test of this is not its profundity. The test is its constancy. Right now, the floor hovers in electromagnetic fields. Right now, entropy increases in your tissue. Right now, the void seethes. And right now, something is present, receiving all of this, completely unchanged by any of it. That constancy is the clue. Everything in the physical world changes. The dissipative structure reorganizes. The entropy accumulates. The vacuum fluctuates. But the awareness in which all of this occurs has the same quality it had when you first woke up this morning, as it had when you were 5 years old watching light on a wall. It is the same awareness, unaged, untired, not improved by good days or diminished by bad ones. The consciousness does not accumulate entropy. The consciousness does not dissipate. Chaitanya Matma. Consciousness is the self, not a self, not yourself. The self, the ground that is not a floor, the substrate that does not vacuum, the field in which entropy and vacuum and hologram all arise and dissolve and mean nothing to what you actually are. The Taittiriya Upanishad's instruction is not a philosophy, it is a pointing. Peel the layers, body, vital force, mind, intellect, and find what remains when everything borrowed is returned. What remains is the one who has been here for all of it, watching, undisturbed, present. The floor still hovers, the body still dissipates, the void still seethes, the cosmological cycle still turns, and the one who knows this is not afraid, has never been afraid, was never at risk. This is what was always here, underneath the hum of a body managing its entropy, underneath the habit of standing on floors that were never solid, the open, unflickering awareness that is not in the universe, but that the universe, with all its vacuums and laws and thermodynamic sentences, is in, fundamental, precise, real, eternal,